Now then YouTube, welcome back to Derby County career mode, where my team's fucked. Last episode, very nice, very comfortable, very good 4-1 win. And really want to keep that up. Manolas and Maricic can replace the back four, so all change there, all change in midfield. Keep De Bruyne in, Rashford's going to have to go out, I'll put Jones. Put in Obafemi. And on the bench, make sure I've got fresh legs. So I'll put in Coates, Hartley, Arnold, De La Fuente, Bernardeschi, Messi, and Luis Suarez. Yeah, we'll do that. We have got rock bottom of the table, Sheffield United, at their ground. Man City are 3 points ahead of us, but have played an extra game. So we win here, we go level with them, ahead on goal difference, I believe. So, it's all to play for in the Premier League. Champions League, we're in the quarter-finals, we're in the semi-finals of the FA Cup. The Carabao Cup is won. We're coming to the end of our final season. Subscribers are going up on the channel. We're ready for FIFA 22. All very exciting indeed. Plenty of good shit to come on this channel. Like I said in the other video yesterday, it might not be legendary after all, because quite simply, it tilts me too much. I don't think I have the capabilities to play legendary just yet, but we'll see. The difficulty might got easier or harder by the time the game's out. We will have to wait and see. That's later though. Let's talk the here and now. Sheffield United away from home. We're rock bottom.
Bramall Lane in Sheffield.
Strongest team. Well over here, I'm opening it window. I've just been on the cross trainer. I'm sweating like you can only guess what.
And they take on Derby County.
Let's play it into the sun. There we go.
Just looking through my notes at this one, everything pointing to a really lively matchup. This is fingers crossed, eh?
Sheffield United at home. Well, they're at home. Won't be easy. They're bottom of the table, what means it will probably be one of the toughest games I've played this season. I'm not able to put my first team out, but I believe in this team. Douglas Luiz, let's get out of the shade.
An example of how to press. And we're going to bring you an update now from the London Stadium
to De Bruyne.
where a goal has been scored. Alan McInally will tell us more.
It's a goal for Stoke City. 5 minutes played, 1-0.
Many thanks, Alan.
Whoa.
Phillips. Douglas Luiz. And now it's Phillips. Can they nudge in front?
Brewster. Really good finish. Reversed it across the keeper. 1-0 against his former team. But that doesn't really mean much.
Well, here it is, a striker's
Douglas Luiz. Gorgeous reverse pass. Gorgeous reverse finish. And into that bottom corner, and that's Ryan Brewster, 13 this season, and he's apparently had a bad season. I mean, it's not as good as he usually does, but 13 goals. He scored a few in other competitions. He'll be 20 plus, and I'm saying he's had the worst season of his Derby County career. It's not bad, is it? Hey, oh, get right.
Oliver Burke.
There we are.
Disappointing pass. Good pressure.
Oh, Max Lowe, he's against his former. I've got a few former Sheffield players. It's not why they're so shit, because I've took all the best players. Phillips.
Good work to regain possession.
Great ball over the top from Obafemi.
Can he put it away?
I went to take it round the keeper. Not quite that time. Douglas Luiz, immense pressing. Make a run. One of you. They both stood in each under, quite literally under each other's feet. What the fuck is the logic of this game?
He will in fact end his career at the end of the season.
It's a fucking joke.
A big loss for the club.
Well,
Man, that's not that back to the keeper, you cunt.
What's he going to do next season? Probably sit back, reminisce about his glorious time here. A fabulous player, a real winner.
And a good-looking ball.
Good from Maricic, good positioning. But it's just annoying there, again, on the attack, that I've got Ryan Brewster and Obafemi touching each other's balls. That's not the ball I want you after. Sort out your lives, Ryan Brewster. Better. Phillips, now spread out and give me options all over the pitch. Obafemi, that's what I want. Oh, Brewster's touched it a bit wide. Obafemi, you got to run quicker. Not quick enough. Does not matter. Ryan Brewster, bang! And he's been brilliant today. And most importantly, he has been clinical today. Yeah, that one little... To be fair, that was Obafemi's fault. Because it was on Brewster's side. Obafemi had absolutely no need to come over. But that time, they did connect. And they worked absolutely perfectly. Keeper does not move. Brewster, right foot, drills it far left. Keeper don't move, don't react, don't have to, it's in. Right in. It's a really good finish, and that's his 14th goal. Second of the game. And, well, he's class. Come on. Oh.
Not a fantastic piece of defending, was it?
Oh, good save. I mean, it was just a good bit of skill from the Sheffield United man there, to be fair. Phillips with a glorious bit of play. Usawage. And I was just about to say, until he fucked up a basic pass, one of the most underrated players in this squad. Every time he comes on, he plays, does a good job. I never have any problems with him, ever. He's good on the ball, pacey off it, plays great balls like that through to De Bruyne, who will look for Ryan Brewster for the hat-trick. And that's into Brewster. It is a hat-trick. And that is lucky as fuck. But we'll take that. And that's very rare that happens for me. A very lucky ricochet indeed. You see there, the ball, I meant it over for Brewster in the first place. It went to Obafemi, he touched it, then he got the touch. Keeper saved it. From the keeper's save, off the keeper's knee, it then hit Ryan Brewster's knee and ricocheted off Ryan Brewster into the back of the net. A very lucky goal, and Ryan Brewster has got a hat-trick. It's about time we had some more of these performances, because this team is capable of it. And although people go, oh, it's too easy for you. No, but this team is too good for teams like bottom of the table, so... And we always struggle every now and then. De Bruyne's ball is superb. Brewster. Oh. Brewster and De Bruyne like knives through butter in this Sheffield United defence. But I think world class will be kept. Unless it's too easy, then I will move it up. But I don't think legendary's right. If I'm losing every game, like I've tried legendary, like I said, on the FIFA 2022 beta. And I'd be Liverpool at Anfield against Derby County. I'd lose every time, about 3-4-1 against Derby County at home. And I'd... What the fuck are you doing, you cunt? There's got to be a goal here. I told him to leave it and he just headed it. It's going straight into the hands of the defender. If we score here, we can confirm bullshit time goal. Marisic does well. Brewster completes the clearance. That's half time. But yeah, then I played Liverpool against 1-star or half-star, I can't even remember, Harrogate Town, the newly promoted team from into League 2 from the conference. And I went 3-1 up and it come back to 3-3 and I couldn't even win that game. And that's where I thought, no, this is ridiculous, I should be winning this comfortably. The Liverpool team had Salah, Mane, Jota, Firmino. And it wasn't that I played bad, I played to my usual good standard. But they, every single one, for example, Harrogate Town, at Anfield, played like Barcelona. It's unrealistic and it's bullshit. So I'm going to keep it on world class. Because I'm not having it on my channel. Just for the sake of it. Legendary is not happening. I'm not having, like, for example, if I'm Arsenal, they can have one chance on the counter and score. I can accept that. Because that can happen in games. But what doesn't happen is someone having one chance of scoring it. Just doesn't. Put on Messi. Put on De La Fuente. Put on Nicholas Hartley. But yeah, I'm all for upsets in the game every now and then, but I'm not for fucking teams like Harrogate Town coming to Anfield and playing like prime Barcelona and being untouchable. It's unrealistic. World class is realistic. Teams like Man City I struggle against, they get plenty of chances, I get more. occasionally we have a few chances
The
and win. You
visitors
know,
have
it's.
totally
I think
controlled
it's
possession,
fair.
and what that does, it just relaxes
Um,
the team. If you've got the ball, you
to
enjoy
throw.
the ball, and they're turning
I
it
think
into
it's
goals
fair.
as well.
Because I think this has been an enjoyable Derby County career mode.
Douglas Luiz.
Nicholas Hartley.
And it's played into the centre.
Dilef.
Really
That's just inexcusable
disappointing
finishing
effort, you've got to say.
from
He's
Christian De
way
La
off
Fuente.
target, a real poor effort with his head.
Brewster's got a hat-trick, so I'm resting him. De Bruyne, same again, been fantastic. Rest him for the next game, because I believe, could be wrong. And how the fuck are you not winning that, you sloppy cunt? Manolas. Advantage was played!
Well, that'll be a free kick.
I think it's PSG up next. Oh, for fuck's sake, Manolas win an header.
Harper. How about the cross? It's opening up for them. And in!
Can't even block a shot.
Exactly what they were hoping to produce.
Useless.
They've delivered
Manolas,
the goal.
3 times there. I ain't got any subs left. I would have brought him off if I could, because that was all his fault. 3 times he was sloppy. Messi
Phillips.
playing him up front.
I believe there's
Scored
been
a
goal in the Wolves
beauty
game.
last
Let's hear
episode.
about it from Alan.
It's a third goal for Liverpool.
Hartley,
67
Jones,
minutes played. 3-1.
Messi.
Cheers again, Alan.
Oh, the fuck. See what I mean, though? We're winning 3. They have a chance they can score them. I feel like this is a fair representation. Douglas Luiz with a good strike. Because, I mean, we dropped points to Chelsea at home. I feel that's a realistic thing that could happen. We've lost the odd game, but we've won most of them. What a team of this quality should be doing. Curtis Jones, that's wank, you pathetic cunt.
That's not how he had planned it in his mind.
No, he certainly
So,
saw the ball
I think
going in a
world class
different
is the
direction than it
difficulty
went in.
for me to continue on into the next FIFA.
Can he get onto this?
Because it'll ruin it otherwise. I mean, it probably won't for you, but it's so unrealistic. I mean, to be fair, it's not. Arsenal losing every game. Oh, wrong player. I asked you to cancel that. But we do need to make it realistic as well as enjoyable for me. Because although I'm making content for you, I want to enjoy making it myself. Because what's the point in doing something? I don't have to do this. I do it because I enjoy it. It's bullshit, but I still enjoy it. They're like EA are like a guilty pleasure. Oh, the Femi. Come on then. Oh, tried the heel to heel, but I fucked it up. I got it mixed up with the little roulette there,
No, it's a fabulous save initially. He gets the
or
ball
whatever
in
it's
the
called.
end
I
with
don't know
great
what skill
relief.
moves are even called. I know what a Cruyff turn is. I know what a McGeady spin is. Obviously know what a Ronaldo chop is. Well done, Curtis Jones. Good bit of strength. Since Brewster scored his hat-trick, we've been pretty lacklustre in front of goal. But then again, we've not needed to be anything other.
Have they given him too much space? Just cutting off the supply.
Teke.
Real danger.
Tried something a little bit different.
And it's a
Looks
case
like
of
what
just
I'll get
5
there.
minutes
Phillips.
left.
De La Fuente.
Wagé.
Waggy.
And
Lovely.
making sure
Oh
nothing
my word.
untoward happened following the cross. And
That was just.
Mustafi getting in the way. Well, let's
I
see
couldn't
what
do
they
it
have in
over
store
there.
for them on the break. Via Libre. And the referee has decided to add on 3 additional minutes. And taken away.
Fucking hell! Messi.
Doesn't get away
These
with it.
advantages
Free
are
kick
far
given.
too long from the referee.
Will
Far
certainly
too long.
mean a
And
booking
I'm
here.
sort of disappointed because we were so good. 3-0. Brewster. And then since we went 3-0 up, we've just fell asleep. That'll do us.
And there it is, the full-time whistle here, and it's
We
a
got there.
victory for the visitors.
Wasn't as comfortable as I'd have liked. One-man team, that felt like there. I mean, to be fair, we weren't great. Every chance on target, pretty much, besides one long ranger from Douglas Luiz, was from Ryan Brewster. It was fantastic. That game there, we were a one-man team. Coming up next, massive, massive game. Champions League quarter-finals against PSG. We're really getting into the gritty side of this season now. So I shall see you again next episode for the quarterfinals of the Champions League against PSG. Unfortunately, the first leg this time is at home.